They're going to witness the world differently than me. As a child, I became conscious. That was like one of my first moments of becoming conscious of life. You know how we all go through those moments where we become aware we are alive and we are living and other people have lives. I think there's such a power in the uniqueness of our own lives, and it really is what makes us human. I'll just say it, the people that don't care about the environment, if they're just not even able to see, honestly, I don't really care who wins the World Cup. Apparently, if you don't watch it in IMAX, Christopher Nolan is going to show up at your doorstep and literally beat you up. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Chloe Has Freckles. I am Chloe, and welcome to my side of the internet. This is an oversharing talk in a park, so welcome to the park. It is a beautiful day. The trees are having fun. They told me. They let me know that they're having so much fun today. It's like the best day ever. The weather is just immaculate. It's about 86 degrees Fahrenheit. Just soaking every second of this park day up. I have to mention all of the cool activities going on right now in the park. There's birthday parties, there's a nonprofit fundraiser, there's slacklining, there was a water balloon fight, and there's a medieval sword fighting Belagarth game going on where they fight with foam swords and imitate a real battle going on behind me. So if you see some swords swinging and limbs being cut off, I'll pretend. But there is a battle going on behind me, a great bloody battle. But I'm here pretending to be a forest nymph, a tree fairy, and I'm just observing, witnessing it all take place. And of course, you know me if you're back. I'm under a sycamore tree. I absolutely love sycamore trees. I always think they're the best tree to talk deeply under, to think creatively, get deep into conversation. And that partly stems from all of my readings I did in university when it came to environmental poetry or environmental literature. A lot of poets and literaturists, what do you call these, writers, would write beneath sycamore trees in North America, North American writers. And so I'm always brought back to that knowledge I have. All that to say, this is an oversharing talk. If you've never witnessed one of these before, this is a little series I like to do on my channel. It's a quite popular one that I know you guys like, and I like to do because it opened up a space for me to, in a way, journal. In a way, this is a journal prompts. It's open-ended. And I was just sat here, and I was speaking, and I was chatting about how there's so many things happening in life, but I feel the most like myself in nature. And there are moments where I have an identity crisis here and there of being like, who am I? Who am I becoming? What have I been doing with my time and my life? And I can become insecure to the fact that I don't know who I am. But then I enter nature and I become nature again, and I remember who I am. I remember that this is my safe space. This is my happy place. This is my happy place. And I am once again myself. And that's incredibly appealing for me to announce, to become aware of, because I know that in my moments of feeling perhaps as an imposter, become insecure to who I am, I can remember that I just need to go out into nature. Oh, can you hear the helicopter? I think there's a search and rescue going on right now. Oh, or they found me. Or they're looking for me. But I'm camouflaged under this sycamore tree. They'll never find me, catch me dead or alive. Oh, they're going the opposite direction, but there's a couple helicopters flying around. And of course I'm in a busy city, so there's always going to be some sort of flying steel in the sky that makes very loud sounds. And I don't know if you guys can hear them now that I have my super professional setup with my microphone, DJI mic. Anyhow, I hope it is peaceful nonetheless. And yes, what I was saying is, as I was sat here speaking and realizing that I'm most comfortable in nature and I remember who I am when I come back to it, I was also discussing how I'm incredibly intrigued by other people's lives. I'm incredibly aware, I became aware at a young age, that other people live their own lives. Other people, literally, they wake up in the morning, they choose what they need, that they want to eat for breakfast. They have their own dreams that they dream when they sleep at night. They pick their own outfits. They have their own friends. They have their own job. They have their own style. And that's incredibly, I'm in awe of other people's lives and other people's perspectives. And I was talking to my friend about how incredible it is to be alive and to be surrounded by so many different kinds of people, because I think it's so intriguing that other people are just living their own lives and they're seeing and observing the world for themselves and to themselves. It's like, wow, when I really think about that, it's insane to me. And I was talking about, to bring it back, about 18 years in the past, when I was around 4 or 5 years old, 6 years old, becoming aware of that. I just remember looking out the car window as we were driving through the streets of Kauai, where I grew up, and looking out and looking at these people walking by, some of them tourists dressed in their floral patterns and looking like, they're on vacation, and then us locals looking at each other and just realizing everyone comes from such different places and they're all experiencing so many different things, and they're seeing things for themselves. Like, people have their own likes and their own dislikes. So when they travel, or when they just wake up in the morning and look outside their window, they're going to see something different than what I would see. They're going to be in awe of something that I might not be in awe of. They're going to witness the world differently than me. And I always have wondered, since that time I feel like that time as a child, I became conscious. That was like one of my first moments of becoming conscious of life. You know how we all go through those moments where we become aware, we become conscious of life, and we are alive and we are living, and other people have lives and their own brains, their own hearts, their own taste buds. And I think at one point or another, we all become aware of that. And since then, I've always been very, what's another synonym for intrigued, guys? Another word I can use besides intrigued, otherwise I'm going to say it about 5 trillion times in this video. I need to think of the other words. Let me think for a second here. Not intrigued. Why can't I think of this word? There's so much to look at. My brain is almost on ADHD mode right now and just like consuming everything that's going on around me. All at the same time, I'm trying to remember a different synonym to intrigued. Like, hello? I think another good word would be enamored. Why am I only thinking of really big brain words right now? For some reason, and I think it's probably a good thing when I'm doing these oversharing talks, as if I was journaling, because I think when I journal, I tend to try to impress and not impress, try to use my big vocabulary, because when else am I really going to use it? Not that often, right? So I'm enamored. I'll just use this word. I'm enamored by other people's lives and perspectives and observations and likes and dislikes. And I think that's also why I love to watch so many vlogs on YouTube, because I can see somebody else's perspectives and there's somebody else's life through their eyes and through what they see or what they think it looks cool. You know, you can see it for what they think through other people's eyes, and some of it is so amazing, and it's so like, wow, I would have never thought to have filmed that way or filmed that thing that or said that. You know, I think it's so amazing. That's a easier word. I think it's so amazing how other people are just living. They're alive. Other people are alive, and other things are alive. I even go as far as to look at the trees and the plants and the animals and think, what is their life like? What are they seeing? What are they thinking? What are they feeling? What are their likes and dislikes? You know, I always think when I look at like a tree like this one, where it's probably like 60, 70 years old, and I think, wow, you've lived a long life. You're an elder. This tree is my elder. What have you seen? I'm sure so many people have sat in this exact spot I'm sitting right now and done all sorts of things. And I think that's so amazing and so incredible. And I am so passionate, I guess. I'm so passionate. Passion! More energy about this, because I think it's so insane. It's so amazing. Incredible. I'm just immersed in this, and I think I'm immersed in this topic, and I have so much passion. And back to the vlog thing, that's partly also why I want to show my perspective and my observation, and why I love to film travel vlogs or just vlogs of sometimes mundane life, because we're all living such different lives, and I think it's amazing that we're all doing that, and we're all so different. I think there's such a power in the uniqueness of our own lives, and it really is what makes us human, is this difference between us that unites us, because we're all doing it. So we're all the same in that sense, so we're all human, you know? And we can all have these thoughts, and we can have these conversations, and just vibe together, doing different things or seeing different ways, doing the same thing. I think it's incredible that we can just do that. How crazy. And I mean, I'll give an example. I sometimes wonder, like, if I'm looking at the world as I am right now, I see beautiful blue tones, green tones, browns, yellows, purples, even reds. I see so many beautiful colors that stand out to me. Like, that really just is vivid, it's vibrant, it stands out. And I always wonder if other people's eyes see the same vibrancy, like how when you're editing a photo or something, messing around with the highlights or messing around with the saturation or the brightness, how our eyes might all be very different, how our eyes could be all seeing the world differently. And sometimes I wonder if the people out there that don't look at nature as the most beautiful thing, or like the most incredible, like looking at a landscape, being so amazed and by its beauty as I see it, how other people's eyes, maybe they don't see that because literally their eyes don't pick up on the colors, if that makes sense. And that's like something that would be, I think, so hard to prove, because if they're always seeing the same thing at the same level of like let's say their brightness is turned all the way up, they're always going to see things like that. So like there's no way to say like, look at this and tell me how you see it, and then another person, like, you know, does that I mean, I feel like there could be some way for us to figure that out, but I'm always, you know what I'm saying? Like, people just, their eyes can see things at different levels, and I sometimes wonder if the people that, you know, don't care about the environment, I'll just say it, the people that don't care about the environment, if they're just not even able to see the vibrancy of colors. Because in my head, there's absolutely no way someone can not care about the environment or not think the nature is one of the most beautiful things, is the most beautiful thing on this entire goddamn earth. Because they're just literally not capable of seeing. Does that make sense? And I think this would be something that we can maybe research. Somebody out there with the right tools, let's work together on this. How are we going to make this happen? So my scientist friends out there, how are we going to make this happen? Let's start this project. Let's start this research group right now and put together some variables and let's figure something out, because I think this would be an amazing topic to research that I think could help us understand not only people better, but also maybe understand how we can help people see the world in a more beautiful light so we can save our home, our planet Earth. Because I really truly think, like, if people just could see the beauty of the earth, we wouldn't be taking advantage of it as much. And there's also more to say about that, on how, you know, you also have to include the philosophical ideas and critical thinking and awareness of what brings happiness, because these are all deep topics that we could make whole videos about. But for the most part, we got a plane. Pause for plane. Also, who's texting? Oh, texting about the World Cup. Is anybody watching the World Cup today? France versus England. I'm rooting for England today. Honestly, I don't really care who wins the World Cup, but I think it's really cool. I really like watching the World Cup this year. Like, I'm really into it this year. Big time. Because I just think it's so impressive. All these soccer players, the amount they're running, the skill. Like, it's actually just cool. And I'm like, frick yeah, watching these guys play soccer, like, at this professional level. So I'm like into this watching. I don't really care so much on who wins or who. I always feel bad for the people that lose. Honestly, I'm always like, dang, like, they really wanted it. I know it. And they really tried hard. They lost. They must feel so horrible. I feel for the people that lose in the World Cup. But France versus England is playing today. England, just got reading them text. England is 4, France is 0. So England is sweeping it. They're sweeping France, which is kind of what I thought would happen when I saw, I think France versus Spain. Same thing kind of happened. Like, France just kind of got demolished by Spain, and today they're getting demolished by England, it looks like. So I don't really know what's going on. I know France works really hard, and they have some really amazing players, and they're a really good team. I mean, they've made it so far in the World Cup. But, yeah, this looks like it's not this year for France. Sorry, France. Maybe next time. But it looks like it's going to be Spain versus Argentina for first place. Who wins the World Cup? Who are we rooting for, guys? Who are we going to root for? Let me know in the comments. Spain or Argentina? Who do you want to win the World Cup? And I'll let you guys know who I'm voting for, because I actually do have someone I am leaning towards, specifically for one player that I think is really good. That there's one player on one of these teams that I think is like really amazing, and I've kind of been in a deep hole of watching and becoming a fan. So I'll let you guys know who I'm rooting for if you let me know who you're rooting for in the comments below. So please let me know who you're rooting for the World Cup this year, and if you're tuning in at all or care at all, because I'm usually not one to watch sports ever, but this World Cup I've just been really like enthralled. Another big word for you. Enthralled by the World Cup this year. Just really impressed. Anywho, back to the topic at hand. The plane is gone. Everyone sees the world differently. And I think there's a lot we can learn from each other just from that fact alone. I think there's so much we can talk about because of that. I think there's so much we can make art on because of that. And I think there's a lot of arguments we can have because of that too. So everything is in balance, in that sense, where there's going to be a lot of beauty and good, but everything must have balance. So we're also going to have a lot of people that disagree with each other because of the way we all see the world as different, the way we all live our own individual lives. Because at the end of the day, we're all individuals. We're all on this planet living together, trying to do our best to fulfill ourselves, fulfill our families, and do our best out here. And we all have different ways of showing that and doing that. But I do think that there are certain things that people shouldn't be doing, for sure. I think there are certain things that people shouldn't be believing or saying. But that's not completely their own faults, that has to do with a lot of factors. Where they grew up, what they were taught, what their parents believed, and what they choose to believe themselves. And that's what I'll say on that. If you are picking up what I'm putting down. I am just so happy today and I was incredibly happy yesterday too. I'm just in a really amazing mood because I'm also getting ready to go on a trip. I'm so excited, talking about my own life and my own perspective. My life is pretty good right now. It's summer. It's hot as freaking balls. It's hot as balls. It's hot as balls. It's so hot this summer in California. But I'm finding ways to cool down, that's for sure. But as I was saying, I've been so happy, and partly because I booked a very spontaneous trip a couple days ago, and I've been putting together all the plans for the trip. We're leaving in exactly 7 days today. So today's Saturday, and we're leaving next Saturday. I'm so excited, guys. I will be filming it. I will be vlogging for you because it is a travel vlog. It is a travel. We have to go. Obviously, it's a trip. So, hello, we're obviously traveling. Hello. And we're going to a really exciting place. And I always do this, guys. If you've been following me for a while, you know I actually love to keep a little secret from you guys. I love to keep you on the edge of your seat and keep you guessing. So right now, I'm going to give you 3 hints, and I want you to guess where I'm going. First hint, it is hot. It is a hot, warm place. Second hint, I have been there before and filmed travel vlogs in this place before for you guys and myself. I have been there before. Third hint, this is a place I feel the most comfortable. And like myself. That's a good hint considering what we were talking about today. I feel like my third hint is I feel the most comfortable and like myself at this place. So now, with my 3 hints I have given you, comment down below right now where you think I am going to be traveling to in a week. I'm so excited. It's gonna be amazing. Like AMAZING, amazing. It's gonna be freaking spectacular, immaculate, legendary. It's gonna be the most epic thing I've ever done and ever filmed. So, yay! Like, I say that and I truly mean it because I have been doing this this thing on YouTube for over a year now, like consistently. And so I've improved so much. I have improved on my filming ability, my talking ability, my editing abilities. So you're about to get some really freaking amazing vlogs. Oh yeah. So that's hype for that. That's a little preview into my life currently. Yeah, so I hope you're excited for that, and I hope you guys subscribe and stay along for the ride, because you know me, just Chloe. I have the freckles, and I know how to have a good time. I know how to have fun, and I know I just know. Just believe me. Trust me. And if you don't, subscribe and stay around for the upcoming vlogs. I can't wait. Hee 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 hee. Ha 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 ha. I can't even wait, guys. But yes, I am incredibly excited, as you probably know by now, because I've spent the last 4 minutes talking about it. Oh, another helicopter plane thing. Yeah. Oh my God. There's also people that can literally hear like helicopters and like tell what kind of helicopter it is based off of the sound of the propellers, like how fast they're moving, the sounds. They can literally tell exactly what model, where the freaking helicopter came from, just by the sound. That's so cool. I think a lot of like military people would know how to do that, because I don't know why, but I think that's what they train them to do. There's probably a really good reason for that. That's really cool. That's another thing that like I can talk about is skills. So many people have so many skills and talents that make them unique, and they just have, and they go through life having and discovering and doing. Like, that's so cool that other people, like, one day they just woke up and they realized that they're like an amazing singer. For example, like Ariana Grande. Like, when she was like so young, she was like singing, and she realized, I'm a good singer. I'm gonna just keep doing this because I like it and I'm good at it. I have a talent for it. And like, she just kept doing it. And like that one day when she woke up and sang and was like, dang, like, this is awesome. Hear me sing right now. I sound amazing. Like, and then she just went through life, and now she's Ariana freaking Grande. What? Like, how? That's amazing. I can't even begin to imagine all the things that she's done in her life, like on her day-to-day, or the way she just like can walk down the street and like what she sees and does and how she feels, you know, like that's crazy. Like, I can imagine it, but like I can't know, because I will never know, because it's her life. And yeah, I just had the realization that I'm also just probably a really nosy person, I guess, for being someone who's just like so passionate. I'll use passionate again as a word. So passionate about other people's perspectives and other people's lives. Like, I'm just so curious. I'm so nosy. Oh my gosh. Spill the tea, y'all. I just want to know what everyone's up to. Show me. Tell me. Yeah. So I guess I'm nosy. And if you're similar to me, then I guess you're nosy too. But that's okay. We can be nosy together. And of course, we don't want to cross anyone's boundaries, but if you're willing to share, I'm all open ears. I'm a great listener. Guys. My roommate was just telling me all sorts of things last night. I think she was kind of drunk. I think she was a bit tipsy. And she was just spilling the beans to me last night, and I was listening, and I was like, that's amazing, girl. You do you, girl. You are strong. You independent. Yeah, you do it, girl. Some shit went down. Anyway, I ain't the type to spill other people's beans. But yeah, I'm a good listener. And I like to listen. And yeah, I mean, all in all, I hope that you took away something from this video and you found it fun and entertaining and enjoyed maybe looking at the background of this video with this beautiful sycamore tree. I think it's just so incredibly beautiful right now. The greens are really doing something. All the trees, actually. It's like a really great background. It's like I'm looking into a mirror behind me. Whoa. What? Wow. Wow. So I'm going to wrap it up now because I've been filming for 31 minutes and 53 seconds. And this is probably going to be cut up into shorter than that. But I really appreciate you guys sticking around. If you stayed to the end of this video, please leave me a big like. Hit that like button. Yes. Just, I don't know. Leave me a comment. I love, again, to hear from you. So leave me a comment down below on a whole bunch of things I mentioned through this video, and maybe you just want to share a little bit. I'd love to read them. So yeah, where are you guys from? I'm always curious about that. Where are you guys listening into? What time of day is it? Are you eating breakfast right now? Can I get some of that? I'm a little bit hungry right now, not gonna lie. But oh no, I'm gonna wrap this up now. So thank you for staying around this long. I appreciate you guys so much. I think you're amazing. I think you can do anything you put your mind to. So never give up, especially on your dreams and the things you're passionate about. Never ever give up. Ever give up. Never give up, guys. Seriously. Never give up. So anyway, I'm Chloe. This is Chloe Has Freckles, and this was Oversharing Talk in a Park today. And I hope you guys liked the video. I think this was a good one. I'm excited to take this home and start editing. Teehee. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this day at the park and get up to other things probably. I'm seeing the Odyssey this weekend, so that's another thing I'm going to be doing is watching the Odyssey in IMAX. Because apparently, you know, if you don't watch it in IMAX, Christopher Nolan is going to show up at your doorstep and literally beat you up because there's a beetle flying around. Christopher Nolan's going to show up and knock on your door and be like, "You're arrested. You didn't even watch it in IMAX. Hello? I filmed it in IMAX. Go watch it in IMAX." So we're going to go watch it in IMAX. So Christopher Nolan, it's okay? We're doing it. We're good. We're pleased. We're good. So anyway, yeah, I'm going to be seeing that. Are you guys watching the Odyssey? I'm excited to see it. I love the original Odyssey movie. So hopefully this one's going to be good. I know it's going to be good, but we'll see. You know, it's got a lot of hype right now. Anyway, now I'm officially going to wrap it up because I've been wrapping it up for about 3 minutes now. So sorry, guys. Yeah, so leave me a comment, like this video, subscribe to me because we're almost at 1,000 subscribers, and I'd really appreciate it if everyone subscribed to me so we could reach one of my goals I've had forever. So yes, one of my biggest goals is to reach 1,000 subscribers. So please subscribe. And I love you guys. Appreciate you. Can't wait to show you the next adventure. It's going to be an amazing one. And I'll talk to you soon. Happy oversharing. Sub, like, calm. Love you guys. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.
Hi, Chloe. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. You're the best.